Hey, who all up in here? Who we got? Miss Gardner, you here? JC, you here? Kishley, you here? Who else up? Or did everybody else go to bed? Because if so, then that'll prove that I was kind of right about them choosing a Tuesday night to do a versus like this. This right here was set, should have been set for a Friday night, to be honest. Yeah, I feel the same way. I kind of agree with you. I was just telling Egypt, I was on the phone with her, and I was like, I always been way more locks than I have been Dipset. So I'm not surprised at the outcome. I want to hear what y'all got to say though. Honey B22, hey boo. Nathan Rita, how you doing? New Year's Bay, how you doing? What? So some of y'all still up. So somebody actually sat up and watched this versus. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was, in my opinion, it was real lit regardless. Am I Spiller, how you doing? Yeah, Dipset was ignorant tonight. Dipset is always ignorant though. Please let me know when they not ignorant. It was ratchet. It was a lot of ratchetry going on. Hey, Miss Rochelle. I just couldn't figure out why they did it on a Tuesday night. Like this really should have been for a Friday. This was way too ratchet for a Tuesday. Mummy, yes, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just trying to see who all still up, who watched this thing. What did y'all think about it? The whole setup, the ring, having the ring announcer like it's a boxing match. I thought that was original. Um, but I really want to hear what y'all got to say because this right here, look, I'm not the only person that saw that. That's all I got to say. Let me go ahead right now and throw the link in the chat because this is one of them nights. I want y'all to come tell me what y'all think about this. I will not be the only one giving my commentary on this one. Gwen, hey girl. Yeah, I'm up late. Kendra, how you doing? Yeah, y'all come on and tell me what y'all thought about this one. I know everybody got something to say. Yes, Miss Gardner, the whole crew on the stage. Like this was some wild stuff. This was wild. This was way too ratchet, way too wild for a Tuesday night. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all tell me I'm wrong. Did this not seem like something that should have happened on a Friday or Saturday night? Like for real? You're not gonna tell me that whole room did not smell like brown liquor and reefer. You're not gonna tell me it did. Had to. Miss Gardner, am I lying though? Am I lying? That's all I'm saying. That was crazy. That was so crazy. Hey, Egypt, you done made it in. Miss Gardner got her Statue of Liberty. Y'all repping New York hard tonight. I think JC was in here earlier, but then she jumped up and left us. Kendra, what you say? I'm good. I didn't watch. I got home late from work and wanted to see Simone. Girl, listen, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna just tell the truth. It was ratchet, but I enjoyed it because I do like a little ratchetry. And I can admit to that. I'm not a ratchet girl, but sometimes the ratchet is very entertaining. It really is. So I'm trying to understand why this happened on a Tuesday night. It was fun. Jewels was drunk. But again, we talking about something that happens on a regular basis. So I'm not gonna say when is he not drunk, but I'm gonna say it's real common to see that Joker drunk. Now we know that. Who is here that came in? Hey, Leo Queen. I'm having a good evening, enjoying the atmosphere. Well, I'm glad you are. Yeah, girl. It was crazy. It was real crazy. My thoughts was it was entertaining to me. I mean, maybe it was just entertaining because for the nostalgia's sake, it was a whole lot of taking you back. Hey la, Egypt done slid in. Girl, was that not entertaining? Were you not entertained? Because I was.
I was very much entertained. I just didn't like the hoodlum shit that was going on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I really like and enjoy that music. That was a whole era for me. It's timeless. It puts me right back at that time of
Yeah.
my life. And yeah, I was getting my whole entire life in this joint. I ain't moved not one bit. My whole entire life. I know the people they probably mad on both sides because I had the TV on 100.
Yeah, my voice is almost gone, but I'm trying to hang in here because I had to say something. about what I just saw. In my spiller, you missed it, girl. Don't worry. It's a gang of people on YouTube playing the whole thing. Now, I ain't crazy enough to play it here, but they really be doing that, playing the whole god doggone thing. So I
Yeah, because that's what I
definitely,
watched it from.
yeah, Kishley, it was a whole vibe, right? I'm with you. It took me all the way back. Hey, Bonita Howard, you get to see her live. Okay. You say Cameron look good. Cameron always been a pretty boy, in my
Uh-huh.
opinion. Ain't he
Yeah.
always been a pretty boy, Egypt?
Yeah, yes, he has, and he likes to show off. He's very conceited. He's from Harlem. I have some Harlem friends, and yeah, he's yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Them Harlem cats, they are conceited. A lot of them are conceited. They dress real good. They got their little way about them. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, me being this little country girl, I ain't never really seen it for Harlem cats at all. At
Yeah,
all.
I don't pretty much check for those type. I'm more of the LOX. You know what I'm saying? The streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yonkers niggas. I mean, I'm for that, and that's what I'm for. I'm checking for that because that's close enough to these Philly niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Okay. Girl, this about to turn into a whole nother conversation. Okay. Wait a minute. Snooki said I was waiting on Cameron to come out in all pink. I know, right? One of them big pink fur coats or a pastel colored fur coat. You know, he was always on that pretty Negro stuff. Jada is,
Yeah.
yeah, Jada's always amazing. I love Jada Kiss. You gotta love Jada. But at the end of the day, this was entertaining. I know it was a lot of hoodlum energy. I know it was a lot of ratchet energy. But I'm sorry, sis. I enjoyed it. I'm sorry.
So did
Does that
I.
make me a bad person? Does that
I
make
said
me a bad person?
no, it doesn't. We know we tell you it was crazy. I almost was there because we somebody had got tickets,
Hey,
and
Lativia.
yeah, I'm really serious. And I was like, it's on a weekday. I can't do it. It's gonna be too much to get down there, get back, and try to do everything else. I said I paid. I said I heard the state going on tour with them, so I will see all of them.
Yeah. Because I remember you were saying they're going on tour or whatever, but when they hit Houston, I'm not gonna be here. I gotta go home during that particular time frame. So I won't be able to really enjoy that. But I enjoyed it. I know it was ignorant. I know it was ignorant. That's why I said this is about to go to a
Yeah,
whole different conversation. Because you know, I done told y'all I have an ignorant Negro addiction. Like it's
yes.
so bad. I went and got an educated man that's ignorant. Like I got a problem. Like literally, I couldn't even take him with the degrees. I needed somebody with the degree, but barely got it. You know, real ignorant. And so
Yeah,
I enjoyed tonight. Like it was everything for me.
yeah,
I ain't even
yeah. Me
hold.
too. Me too.
What you
I mean,
said, Jay?
I
She said she in the Bronx and everyone I passed by was blasting the verses in their car. I know,
mm-hmm.
right? Yo,
Yeah.
Snooki said, oh, and Jimmy still find Chrissy a thug though. And she sure is, and I believe Chrissy will come up out of a bag on you about that man. New York
Oh
Friday
yeah.
said, love you, Seanitra. I thought I was the only auntie watching. No, babe, but this auntie was sure watching over here, drinking
Yup.
that
Me
Don
too.
Julio, watching them boys act the whole fool.
Oh, okay. You was on that Don Julio. I was on that Pinot Grigio. Okay.
Oh, you was on the Pinot. Oh, you was being bougie. Really?
Yes.
Really now? Girl, tell
Oh,
us how you really feel. You was on the Pinot Grigio watching them hoodlums.
yep. In my good old glass, like I'm a good old monster.
Like, oh my God, I enjoyed that one a lot. Like
Yes.
the energy was authentic.
Ooh.
I'm gonna just say this. I get what you're saying about them being hoodlums, but let's be honest, right? Would that have been authentic if they had sat there being gentlemen and acting all orderly and civilized? Would that be authentic when we know who we was actually watching?
Right. I already knew they was bringing entourages and all that. Right. I'm talking about. Did you see how them people just snuck up on the stage? They snuck up there. Did you see that?
Yes.
Child, I mean, they. I said. Well, wait a minute. I said, look at these hoodlums. They done got said. I said, well, I ain't even gonna lie. I would probably be one of those people. I said, but they done got on the goddamn stage. They was like, y'all gotta
Yes,
clear this stage.
they snuck
They
up on
start
that
crowding
stage
that
and went
joint.
up. Yo, but
Mhm.
Jaja, I'm not going out with that crazy girl. She's still in Florida. I'm in Houston. She was wishing she was here so she could have made me work for her. But she out with her friends as we speak, drinking, honey, because she done turned 23. And yeah, girl, Chrissy is a thug for sure. Chrissy will take you all the way down like the man. I don't even
Yes.
I don't even look at Jim and she don't know me. I don't even look at what you say. Girl, Kishley say she got some vodka on the west side. What?
Mm.
What? She say nope because it's rap. I know that's right. She say I love Harlem, so okay. I'm not mad at Harlem. I just could never get with them guys. See, okay, now we on a different tip, but I'ma just say it. I didn't like no man that wasn't grittier than me. I ain't never like a man that wasn't grittier than me. If you ain't grittier than me, I couldn't look at you. And see, when I would see them Harlem cats, they would sometimes be a little too clean. They always dress nice. They smell good, and that's cool or whatever. But I could never really get with that whole trying to be pretty situation. I don't like pretty men. Hey, Mega Million says, I love you, Seanitra, and you drinking Don Julio as well. Okay. So listen, while we at it, y'all gonna get your shot glasses out where we can sit up in here and talk about this here and socialize for a little quick minute on this Tuesday night. Y'all know we ain't gonna socialize too long because some of y'all got to go to work in the morning, okay? He say Freaky Zeke look crazy as usual. Snooki say Chris is stomped Kim Bella 10 years ago, and I'm sure she still has PTSD. Yeah, you know, she stomped her so good. Now that helper want to be her friend. Now I say that's a real behind whipping. When somebody beat you so bad you decide to be their friend, oh, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, that's real, real.
Okay, that's like how your mama beat you. You get a beating from your mama, then you still go lay on her lap. That's what Christy put on that girl. Hey, Black Opal. She said, you know I live on the West Coast, but my people from the South and the East. Okay. Well, that's all right. Everybody get your shot glasses. Let's go and have a little sip, a little nightcap while we unpack this thing. So now, Egypt, this is the $1,000,000 question, and this for anybody. If y'all want to come up here and say you got a different opinion, this is the time to do it. Egypt, $1,000,000 question. Who you think won?
I would have to say hands down and 10 toes down the locks one.
I think so too. I can't even argue with that. Okay, so let me say this. Do anybody feel like Dipset won? Or is it just, pretty much understood that the locks won? Because I'm seeing Sunshine say the locks, JC say the locks, hands down. Educated Female Life say the locks. Pumpkin Spice, locks. April C, locks. I got a lot of votes for the locks. Do anybody think Dipset won? Anybody? Anybody at
Now I'm
all?
not saying it doesn't look like it.
It
I ain't
don't
saying
look.
they ain't but
You know what? New York fans say I love hip hop. My daughter likes K-pop. She was born at the John Hopkins. LOL. Girl, these kids. First of all, this was hip hop. This
yes,
was
that was
hip hop, and I was
yes,
living for it because we very
yes.
seldom get a dose of hip hop anymore. Snooki in
Okay.
here coming in with the technicalities and whatnot. Snooki say Jada Kiss won.
Oh,
I'm dead. Not everybody else, just Jada Kiss. Really?
I
Lord.
man.
JC said Cam was getting booed with that gun talk at the end. Wasn't he? Talking about, if you don't go get your gun, go get your gun. Boy, bye.
Right.
And you look like you ain't never held a tool in your life. And if you ever held it, you ain't never busted. Please stop. But I'm gonna say this: I miss these hip hop moments. Yes, this was true hip hop, and that's for real.
Yes.
What you say,
Mm-hmm.
Queen Love Bug? She said they were talking so much ish leading up to it. They put on a show. Girl, didn't they put on a show? I seen Jimmy on Instagram talking about, oh, he getting in shape, he bringing his niggas. I was like, y'all ain't like y'all going to a fist fight. And then the fact that they had a whole boxing ring and the ring announcer, the little fake Michael Buffer. I said, y'all is doing the most. Yeah, everybody ain't nobody say Dipset won. Now this is what I want to know. How is Jimmy and them gonna show their face tomorrow? Now this is what I want to know. Who can tell me that? Who got the answer to that? I enjoyed it. I ain't even gonna front y'all. I enjoyed every minute start to finish. But okay, let me ask this question. Was it a fair matchup between the Locks and Dipset, or should it have been the Locks versus somebody else?
Yeah, I think it should have been a Locks versus State Property, opposed to Dipset, or they should have just made it a whole thing because they were trying to make it a 3 thing with all of them there, but they couldn't do that because they would need another group. And I also think that when they was thinking about that, they probably should have had included G Unit to kind of figure out who need to be on versus with who. But I think it should have been them and State Property.
Girl, why JC say Jimmy and them 3-year-old cornrows? I swear for God, I don't care if we just get them done that day. They look 2 years old by lunchtime. I'm like, Jimmy, who is braiding your hair like this? Chrissy, girl, you slipping. Why did you let this happen? I'm not surprised they won either. Like, to me, okay, so let's be honest. Okay, let's be all the way real. So if we bring MOP, who can go up against them?
Who?
MOP.
Oh, it would
Yeah,
have to be.
April C said Dipset thought they was about it. They got. They did get got. They really did. Dipset will still get a pat on the back for trying. That's all they did was try. They shouldn't have tried.
True.
Mm-hmm. So who you say for MOP?
Oh, I would say maybe what, like Fat Joe and them, they little squad,
Yeah,
because they was
yeah,
like they out when they was out. You know what I mean?
yeah. Ray say Dipset should have been up against Junior Mafia. I could actually see that as a better matchup too.
Yeah,
I could see that
yeah.
for real. Yeah, you got to watch the whole thing, Misha. You got to watch the whole thing. Yeah, JC says she agreed with State Property. State Property would have been a better matchup for the Locks. It really would have been a better matchup. Girl,
Oh
she
yeah.
clowning. She said they get a participation award. No. Oh my God. Funky Spice say all Dipset needed to do was remember their raps. I'm not understanding how you ain't know none of your own lyrics.
Yo, and I don't understand why y'all why y'all was rapping over, why y'all was doing the Nilly Vanilli on. Like, I ain't understand it. That ain't make sense to me. You
No.
came up to a live show and do a sing over? Like,
Yeah, what is that?
yeah, what is it? I was like, oh.
Y'all is clowning Jimmy so bad. All I say, Jim always look like a recovering alcoholic. Oh my God, I'm so dead. Queen Lovebug said I like both groups. I said Jada crazy with the pen. He is. He is. He's very nasty with a pen. Very nasty. Kendra says, anyways, I'm gonna put my church finger up and tiptoe out. All right, girl, we understand, but I'm glad you tiptoed in. Yeah, y'all please like this live since we on late talking about these people and what happened on this verses. Yeah, y'all say he always high. He do look like he high forever. I don't know if he's ever sober or if he just got varying levels of high. Lord, she said Jim Jones look like his skin is coated in blue magic hair grease. Why, Lord? Egypt, they done started. They done started. Look at
The
Saint.
sniping has started.
The sniping has begun. Look at
Yes.
Jules had on his clothes from 2002 and struggled to keep his teeth in place. Now, you know what? I want to talk about them teeth for just about a minute. Now, it's my understanding that even though he may not have known the lyrics, I think the teeth did. They were saying something different than what he was saying.
Exactly.
Queen Lovebug say Styles said he was 170, but his legs as small as mine, and I'm in a wheelchair. Girl, Now you know what, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. You say never sober. I ain't studying y'all. But yeah, I mean, what's up with Jewels and them teeth? Now these boys got way more money, or they say they got way more money than I'm ever gonna have. But I'm not understanding why he don't have implants and why them dentures had to be slipping around the whole show.
Mm,
Why? Why was this going on like this? This made me uncomfortable.
right.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, I
we
seen that.
look after all this shade. Yeah, man, them teeth sliding around was distracting. Yeah, they should have rehearsed. Apparently, Jewel's teeth rehearsed, but he did not. So I think he to the studio to make sure everything was tight, but they forgot. He forgot to show up.
Oh,
Oh my
child.
God. JC says she gonna be blasting this versus playlist the rest of the whole rest of the week. Oh my God. You know what we could do, JC? Movie night Friday. We could start our movie night playing some of this too. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be
Yes, I was
fun.
thinking that. Yes, Seanitra.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. We still gonna slip some of them down home blues in there now. Don't think we
Yes.
getting around that.
Ace Anitra, guess what? I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that while everybody is getting ready, like they would be in the chat when we doing, you know what I mean, our own little thing. Yes, the music playing, the all of that particular time. Remember you mentioned it the other day, so we could
Yep,
just rock on that music.
yep, yep. We gonna let it play, and then we're gonna play some more music, and then we're gonna watch us a
Mhm.
movie, and then we're gonna have a shot game. I don't know if those of y'all who's royal family members, if y'all seen that post where I had y'all voting and taking the poll on when we gonna start movie night. It looked like most of y'all said 9 o'clock Eastern time, which is 8 Central, which is 7 Mountain, which is 6 Pacific. I think I don't know how the time zones go, but 9 o'clock Eastern. We gonna start up. But I hope y'all saw what I put in that information. Egypt, did you see what I wrote in there?
Yes, I did.
That means get y'all best, your favorite white and brown liquor. Matter of
Yes.
fact, get your green liquor too. If you drink Midori sour, that'll work. We playing the shot game on Friday. Every time y'all hear whatever word we pick, y'all got to take a shot. I don't care how drunk you get because you're going to already be home. Okay? That's just a nice little PSA for everybody that's going to show up at movie night. Okay? It's going down on Friday and we're doing it on Zoom. So we can play whatever, we can say whatever. It's going to go down. And we're going to have a whole lot more Royal Family events on Zoom so we can talk like we want to talk and act like we want to act and play whatever music we want to play. You know what I'm saying? New Year's Day say Jim should have left his mom Miss Nancy should have let his mom Miss Nancy come on stage. She a whole vibe. He should have let Mama Nancy come on stage, but you know she don't weigh but 45 pounds. And them men was up there acting like pure hooligans. They'd have stepped on her and broke all her bones. And Marcella, you saw that part about the white and the brown liquor. Girl, it's going down Friday. I hope y'all understand this is about to be a whole situation on Friday. Now, we're not going to be as ignorant as the Locks and Dipset, but it's going to be a whole situation Friday. I'm just telling y'all ahead of time. Get your mind right because it's going down. But yeah, I'm just sitting there and I was like, this is Egypt. Shouldn't this happen on a Friday?
Yeah, see, the thing was is that they, from my understanding, it kept being a problem with the matchup and the time for everybody. You know what I mean? So I guess you could say 7 people. And that's what the problem was because it really supposed to happen before this. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now the Beanie and Nori versus got pushed back because of this, because this was supposed to happen in July, actually. So that's what the whole problem was. You know what I mean? The niggas being niggas. So you know how that go.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
JC, you do. I think a lot of us we forget the hits, and so then when we watch the verses, it's always like when you hear the first three or four beats, it's like it take you all the way back real fast. You like, oh dang, I remember that. And it was a lot of that. I ain't gonna lie, I did like a lot of Dipset music. I ain't gonna sit up here in front like I didn't enjoy no Dipset music.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
I did like some of their music because I'm gonna tell you right now, now that we fly high, and that was my shit.
Yes.
And my thing at that particular time in 2006, my whole thing was, I don't give a fuck what's going on. Do not talk about Jim Jones, because he was fine as wine then. You understand what I'm saying? Fine as some wine you know what I mean, that you would drink some Moscato. You understand what I'm saying? Something like that,
Yes.
mixed with a little red Alizé and cranberries, some type of mixed drink. But yeah, that's how he.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, honey. Yeah. So I used to rep for them, and it was like a few other joints that they had, but I wasn't really heavy with them because I was a true Locks fan. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
From Bad Boy to when they left, to when they beefed, to when they got over it, and then they do their own shit. Yeah, I've been repping for them. I went to all the they album release parties from when they came out from '99 up until
uh,
they slowed down. Yes, yes. So it was a whole
okay.
era for me, like a whole
Wow.
era. And then you know how
April
when you
C,
see and
welcome
hear
to
it,
the royal family. Go ahead, sis. I just wanted to welcome April
yes,
C. Those of y'all that's in here, please give April C a royal family welcome. Welcome to the
yes. Welcome,
sis.
April C.
And since
Welcome.
you're a new
Yes.
member, when you leave here, go to that community tab and vote on start time for movie night. I want every member voting. I think I seen 1/4 of the members vote. So it was like literally 3/4 of y'all ain't even voted yet on the start time. And I don't want you to miss it. And then when we come back later and we talking about it, because I'm telling you, we gonna have a live after the movie night. And we're gonna be talking about stuff that went on in movie night. You're gonna be sitting there like, well, dang, I missed it. So don't be that person, okay? Snooki say she would have left by song 10 because ninjas be shooting in the parking lot, and you ain't lying. New York Finest say it's refreshing to understand the lyrics. Yes, it is. Cause now I don't understand nothing. I swear it sounds like all these children got epileptic conditions because I don't know nothing they talking about.
They be like, you be like, wait, what? Is that a baby? Who's talking?
Girl, what's wrong with JC? JC, you crazy. Talking about his Tyler Perry wig braids and everything. See, y'all is doing the most, going after Jim. I like Jim Jones. I know he look like he's a recovering alcoholic, as y'all say. I get it. But I still like Jimmy. I like Jimmy.
Yeah.
I think he's an excellent businessman. I ain't gonna never say he the best rapper. I just can't say all that now. And what y'all think about? Remember now, it was just about a couple months ago. He got mad because we was clowning him about them little bitty legs. Yes, yeah, he was really he was mad because people was laughing. He went to trying to talk about people wigs and weaves and stuff. Like, boy, them wigs and weaves ain't got a goddamn thing to do with why you're behind us for leg day for the last 10 years. Hey, Silver Diamond. That's my boo. Yes. Yep, Jazzy Cuteness. It's a surprise. And it's for family members only. If you ain't a family member, I mean, I don't know what you're waiting on. Yes, you lived the 2000s tonight and enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
enjoyable. Like,
Yes.
it was everything. It was absolutely everything. I had a ball. This tonight was
Hmm.
a time machine in my book. This was a whole time machine. And it's
Yes.
like, hey boo, it was a time machine. I enjoyed it. April C said Yonkers is gonna be lit tomorrow. They're gonna be hanging on the corner talking about this. Why do I believe you? I
Hmm.
believe everything you saying.
Hmm.
Nita L, you made it in too, girl. We sitting up talking about this darn verses. Oh my God. Okay, Egypt. Real question.
Yeah.
What's the most memorable moment?
Girl, I like. Well, it was a few of them, but I was really waiting for them to pull out that what they pulled out in the end, because I knew that it was coming. Now
Mm,
it was another lit moment before that, but when I knew that they was gonna pull out those songs and then end it with, because that whole, you know what I mean, you bring it in with the Wells way, that whole thing right there, that's so classic, but that comes along with everything else. So I was like, I was like, wait a minute, they not doing the other Jones. What's going on? Once I see they was letting them rock out, I said, oh, it's going down. It's about to go down. So when they pulled out that mixtape, and then they
uh-huh,
went to that whole Grammy thing, they was like, we got
uh-huh,
Grammys. I was like, oh, I said they about to shit on them now. I knew that they was coming with some more heat, and then that, you know
mhm.
what I mean, that ending. Whew.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Boy,
After that,
this
it
is
should have been
late.
over.
I'm glad you here though. But this the thing. Now, and Nita Eldon came in here, put the coffins up for Dipset. So I mean, basically it looked like hands down Locks won. Ain't nobody windmilling for Dipset tonight. Everybody know it was R.I.P. Dipset, even though they gave a good show, decent show, but it's
Right.
definitely R.I.P. Dipset.
Right.
Yeah, his voice is nice. I wish he looked like he sounds. That's all I'm gonna say. He look a little
Mm.
strange in the face, but if you close your eyes, girl, that voice will have you fooled. That voice will have you fooled. You'll never know. AP Leo Queen said this verses remind me of my high school playlist. It reminded me of other hot artists in the 2000s. You ain't got to make me feel old, girl. Talking about high school in the 2000s. I wish. She said, yep, the lock straight booed on Dipset in the end. They did. The way they ended it was too much.
Yeah,
Nita
see,
say
that's why.
yes.
Look,
Nita say when Santana said they don't like women and Jada pull out the phone book. Oh man. So Snooky say Jada said I'm the transmission. I'm carrying this thing. Oh my God.
okay,
Okay, so is
okay.
it safe to say
Oh,
that tonight was low key a Jada Kiss concert? Is it
I
safe to
guess you
say that?
right. Jadakiss had his moment because Jadakiss he was all in the camera. He was doing his shit, but he was getting his entire life as he always do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Child, I almost fell out. I know once I see them on, I'm going to one of them or more tours. You know, because
Mm-hmm.
you're not between me and you. And we can get into some VIP type of ticket things going on. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Okay, let me
right.
know so I can buy me a real good waist trainer and go to. JC say hockey a Jada concert because that's how I feel. Yeah, la la, tell them y'all please hit the like button for me. Look out for me now. But this the thing. That's how I felt. I'm like I'm watching a Jada Kiss concert, which I'm not
Yes,
mad at that.
me either. Mm-mm.
I ain't mad at
It
that
was
at all.
very yes, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
why I was like, I
it
gotta
was
get some
cool.
type of footage like of this. I gotta get some type of footage.
Wait a minute.
Mm.
Yeah. I know a lot of people was really doing that, was doing their thing with that. JC say somebody on the IG said they underrated Jada, but he was a problem tonight. He was the problem. And I do feel like Jada was underrated in the business period. I don't think he got the hype he should have got. I think they hyped a whole lot of people that didn't have half as much skill as Jada. And by them doing stuff like that, that's how we got these clowns in here now calling stuff hip hop is Dr. Seuss. I think that's how it happened. The Silver Diamond say, Seanitra, hats off to you up here on the porch late night and will still be here bright and early on the porch as well. And you know it. Queen Lovebug says, I agree. I love how they said the world is watching and spoke peace to everyone in the crowd. Everyone in the crowd was awesome. Yeah, like I didn't understand where Buddy was coming from with that gun talk in the end. I'm like, what is that for? Why are we doing this? Nita L say Jim Jones need to be clowned for his chain moment. Dipset have half washed up love and hip hop failures, and it showed tonight. Cameron got booed and was like, "Get your gun out." I was like, "Clowns." That's what I said. That's what I said. Straight clown action. Like, boy, bye.
Yeah, I
I
was
would love to see what he'd do if them shots really rang out. You know what I
no.
mean? Like that pretty boy
Mm-mm.
action in hip hop, it really don't go, especially when you trying to be real rugged and masculine, and then you 1 minute you talking about guns, and the next minute you wearing pussy pink fur coats. Like I'm not understanding. I'm just saying, like, is it me or don't it fit? I think that was again one of the things that led to the demise. Why we got these little boys now talking about the hip hop, but they wearing pearl earrings and skirts and whatnot, and that is not the same thing. Yeah, he
Right.
was trying to freestyle. I thought I was tripping. Did you peep that, Egypt?
What?
That Cam was trying to freestyle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his whole little thing was a failure, and I thought that it would have been like better than that because he do have like his own, catalog or whatever. But they didn't do it. They didn't show and improve, and they didn't put it together like they really should have. They went off of I don't know who put their list together, but they should have thought about their list and rearranged it.
Yeah, they
Cause
really
he
should
should
have.
had a whole set, you know what I mean, of his own, and then they interlude with everybody else, you know what I mean, and then Joel's have his little whatever he do, and then they do the thing together because it would have been better like that, you know what I mean. Maybe might would have gave them some type of something, but I mean, I already knew like before they even hit the stage, I was like they gonna be at Madison Square Garden. I was like the lineup is not even correct, but okay, if that's what y'all want to do, oh so be it.
I mean, it was entertaining. It was
Yeah, oh yeah.
entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real talk. JC say Cam would have hiked up his petticoat and ran if there was actual guns. And that's how I feel. And I'm mad that you said petticoat. I'm so done. Snickers say I haven't looked at Cam straight after paid him for won't ever trust him. You better not. I don't trust no man that run around in pastel colored fur coats. I don't. Need to say him and Jewels act like they needed a pad or a tampon change, girl, or act like they had sand in their coochie. New York Finest says
Ooh.
one blunt and Hennessy too many. I agree because I was trying to figure out like he was trying to freestyle, but he could never even catch a beat in his head. He was repeating himself, and then it just kind of like the crowd started booing. It was a lost moment. Nita say, "Yep." When Jada called him out, I was dying when he said to him, "He can't even rhyme if he don't know the words." Right? I'm
Mm.
dead. What New York Finest? Why you say they need a Yandy? I'm through. But they
Now,
was lip syncing. Jada didn't lie on them now. They was lip syncing.
yeah, they did need Yandy. Mm-hmm. Yandy
Well,
would have
what
helped
was
them
she
out.
gonna do?
Probably nothing, but maybe
Mm-mm.
she would have give him a better lineup. You know what I mean, of the songs.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Now, girl, Queen Lovebug say she loved Cam. He was fine in the day, but that gun talk ain't where it's at. That's the problem with our black community today. Girl, that's only one of the problems, but he ain't never been ugly. He just always been too pretty. And it just don't match when you running around here real pretty and dainty, like talking about guns. Like it don't match. It don't match. If you gonna mention guns, at least look like Jimmy. Have you some 3-year-old braids and look like you ain't slept in 3 or 4 weeks, and then it's believable. You know, Jimmy looked like something can go wrong if you run into him on a dark and stormy night. If I run into Cameron, I'm not worried about nothing. Let me just say that. Lala say Cam used to borrow his nana's earrings. He did look like he was borrowing his big mama earrings for real. Chrissy would have burned the block if Yandy showed up. You ain't lying and burn her with it. Basically said I was proud of the crowd for booing the gun talk. Me too. I was very grateful that they let him know that that is not gonna work tonight. Yeah, they are gonna cry in the car. They definitely gonna cry. I think they're gonna be depressed for a long time because y'all know social media is a fool. Now,
Mm-hmm.
am I wrong?
Nope, because they probably on Black Twitter going in already.
Oh my God,
Yeah, I
girl.
heard they was going in doing the verses, and they was going in the comments too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the comments was real crazy. The comments was real crazy. They was windmilling like I see other people windmilling. Mm-hmm. Sure enough was.
Oh, you know what? And that's when you can tell that we come from that generation. Wicked say
Mm-hmm.
they crying right now. That's what Wicked say. Oh
You
my
said
God.
what?
Wicked 548 say that they crying right now. Somebody say they gonna cry in the car. Wicked say they crying right now.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Right as we speak of it. Yup.
Okay. Trav, it was a we need yellow tape. That's what I'm gonna say. We need yellow tape. I think Dipset said tried, but they was on their Milli Vanilli flow tonight. They was lip syncing. And they got clowned for not knowing the words to their own verses during the verses. And we've all decided over here that this was just a Jadakiss concert. That's what it looked
Yes.
like to us.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Nita say they was low key trying to end the show with their song. Yep. That's why they had all those people on the stage. But it's like it don't matter if you brought a whole baseball field, if you brought a stadium full of people, it don't change the fact that you didn't have the hits to really go head to head with the Locks, or dare I say with Jada. You didn't have the hits to go head to head with Jada.
Mm-mm. Cause
Exactly,
he.
JP. They wasn't bad. The Locks just demolished them.
Mm-hmm. Cause Jada, he was tearing that stage down. I mean, he was burning that bitch down. I
Mm-hmm.
felt. I said, God damn, he is bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Like you
And
said,
Leo Queen telling
he
the
told the
truth.
guy, yeah,
She telling the truth though. This gonna be talked about for a while. So all them jokers
mm,
with their sensitive egos and attitudes, I don't know how this gonna work out. Cause I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get out of this? You can't run away from this.
right.
Yeah, you better go look at this one. This gonna be bad. Like, we're gonna be talking about this for a while, I'm sure. Cause you know Jim Jones like to get sensitive and go to talking trash to people, arguing their fans and whatnot. And I'm here to tell you, the fans gonna let him know y'all lost. And the fact that they did it in the boxing ring, we can't even say, okay, it wasn't a win lose. This was just for the culture because y'all came out swinging. Like this was straight up competition. This was a fight. And if it was a fight, you know, they Debo and you red. You got knocked the F out. Straight up. Nita say they
That
was
part.
complaining about them using their mixtape first off. You come with your best. Sorry you couldn't cut it. Oh well. Nita, I guess you said that. But it was like, why
Okay.
are you complaining about the use of the mixtape? Anytime there's a verses, how many people don't use their mixtapes? You know what I mean? Like that's not the first time a mixtape was used during the verses.
Oh no, it was not.
It was definitely was not. Mm-hmm. Hold on. JC said, y'all remember the gun battle in Harlem Nights when one side had fired off for 5 minutes and then one joker popped off one shot with a pistol? That one shot, that one pistol shot was Dipset tonight. That is how it looked. It did look like it was a battle between automatics and flintlocks. That wasn't even a revolver. Them flintlock pistols, you know, ones from the colonial days when they had to put the powder in there and put the ball on top of it. That's what
Mm-hmm.
this was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they always use mixtapes and features. And they be using stuff that they wrote that other people performed. So why complain about the mixtape? That didn't make no sense.
Yeah,
Need to
because
say,
you allowed to, because it is still like, if somebody is on that particular whatever it is, it's still a part of their thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you do group stuff, individual stuff, yeah, you got to let that ride. That's the reason why they was all like, oh, let me drop this shit on these niggas that we brought out a long time ago. This mixtape freestyle shit that we still know without no phone, without no nothing. We about to rock this shit, then do our Grammy shit, then shit on
mm-hmm,
y'all and end it.
yeah. Need to say, he put on that chain and still sucked at the song, acting like they're not gonna return all that ice. They know they can't afford it. They tried to drip and failed at it. Oh, JC is cutting up. This was a trip. Leo Queen say, I wouldn't know anyways, just play your hits. Right. Listen, I didn't understand the chain moment. I don't know what the chain was supposed to do. Queen Love
Right.
Bus
That
say
was
you can use
nothing.
whatever as long as you produce, featured, and beat. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I wasn't getting it. The whole chain thing, I was like, oh,
That
okay.
was
That's what
corny as hell.
yeah, that was real corny. Like my
Like
whole
what?
face was squinting.
Right. I'm just like, who's still doing the chain thing like that? I really like, I ain't gonna say I lost respect, but I started looking at you different when you go
Mm,
grabbing and putting the chain on like you really doing something. Like,
sideways.
yeah, that was
I
really
was like,
something. I wasn't ready. I'm
you
like,
know
what
what,
is
that
this
that
for?
be that gif when you put your hands up like, oh, what was that for?
Right.
Oh, shut
I'm dead. JC say somebody say the locks ganged up on Dipset. Well,
up.
can't. Okay. You know what? I can't take these people serious. I ain't studying y'all. I know right now Black Twitter is clowning.
Girl, it's over. It's over. It was over. It was over during the verses, and I'm telling you, in the chat on Instagram, oh my god, it was brutal. It was real brutal. I logged off. I logged off. I said, let me just watch it on the TV because this is too much. It was real brutal. They was going in.
Man, this was unprecedented. I would say, just hip hop wise, East Coast hip hop. Is it safe to say this was one of the most entertaining verses?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yes. And
Yeah.
then Soldier Boy and Bow Wow is number 2.
Yeah, no. That ain't moved me. I was annoyed. Like, I was mad that they even put that up as a lineup. Who want to see that?
No, I ain't talking about the music because I don't like the music either. I'm saying how ratchet and crazy it was.
Yeah, but it was whack.
Yeah, because the lineup wasn't correct.
It was whack as hell. Like, who the hell want to see Soldier Boy and Bow Wow? Who want to see them separate, let alone together? That don't even sound right. Soldier Boy and you a grown man. Like, that's why I don't like them names like that. Unless, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you get grown, how you even justify that? You don't feel embarrassed?
Right.
Talking about Soldier Boy. And then somebody come telling me some stupid name he done made up for himself, something about a Draco. I'm like, boy, bye. Well, before somebody slap you and take your lunch money.
I did hear.
Queen Lovebug say, I mean, if Jimmy did the chain, then drop balling, it would have hit different. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. That's true. But the chain, and then I just, even then, it would have hit different, but it still wouldn't have been a hit. Now I'm gonna just say that that chain move was still corny. JC said, I still have to listen to the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Girl, that Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers was out of freaking control. I was sitting up in here eating chicken. I had cabbage with cornbread. Like, that was one of them, it was like the family picnic soundtrack. It was so lit. I enjoyed that. But that was on a whole different note. But I think hip hop wise, no matter what we want to say about Jimmy and his corny chain, and Cam and his gun talk, and them not knowing the lyrics, Jewels in his teeth, slipping and sliding all across there like he part of, the senior citizen gang. It was still an entertaining versus. The Nita is done and they know it. They went against the powerhouse group. Now the whole world know you suck, even at a contained performance.
Let me tell you how I had got on.
Girl, look at this before you go. Look at this. What Snooki say? AOD in my Cedric the Entertainer voice. That's how I feel about people calling this stuff Soldier Boy, Little Bow Wow. You a grown man, now you want another grown man to call you that. Go ahead, Egypt.
So they Beanie Sequel had went live and doing the verses with a few of the state property members, and some of the state property members, they got on there, they was like, this is just not a matchup because they just don't got they just don't got the bars like the Locks do. They just don't have it. You know what I mean? They wanted to count out, but they just don't have it. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't shading them, but they don't got the bars. It's not the right matchup. That's true.
Pound for pound, they ain't got it. Pound for pound, they don't have it. So it wasn't a matchup. You can't go up against somebody like Jada, who his pen is nasty. You would have had to put them up against somebody who got a bad pen like that. Jada's pen is just nasty. Jimmy and them ain't no lyricists like that.
Nope.
They are hip hop. They definitely hip hop, and that's real. But they are not lyricists like that. We had people that we know were definitely a beast with the pen, and you don't go up against somebody like that when you know you not lyrical. JC say, yes, Seanitra, I'll be lighting some candles and drinking some liquor Sunday, listening to the East Wind, to the Earth, Wind, and Fire verses. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the thing to do. Make sure you got you a plate of food too, because you're gonna want something to eat listening to that. And then she say, Freaky Zeke looked like he was in the middle of a mushroom high. He did.
Yeah,
Now I don't know
I
who
mean,
said it. Oh, I just seen it. Who said it? Hold on. Lala said that Dipset probably should have detoxed first. Now that probably would have helped, but in reality, even if they detox, they don't have nothing in their repertoire that can go head to head with them boys. Lovey, hey boo, Lovey, Lovey going once, Lovey going twice. You want a mute button if you think we can hear you, we can't. Hit your mute button if you want to talk. Well, I guess
um,
not.
exactly.
Lovey, you here? Hello? Well, she hit
Mm,
the mute button, but now I can't hear nobody.
mm.
I don't know. Lovey going once, Lovey going twice. She muted again. So I don't know. Maybe she thinks she talking. I tell you what, Lovey, I'm gonna drop you out. Come right back in, okay? I'm gonna drop you out and you just come right back in.
Mm.
Cause I don't know what it is. Like StreamYard had did that to Keaton the other night. Like he came in and he was talking, the mute was off, but we couldn't hear him.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Jaja say, Seanitra, who if anybody could go up with Missy Elliott? Missy Elliott. See, now
mm.
that's tricky. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's not because we don't have any female lyricists. We definitely do. And I'm gonna go as far as to say Missy ain't even the baddest lyricist. Missy is just one of those talents. Like just her talent alone. You know, her creativity, her production skills. You know, her ability to write and produce hits. Um, hmm, I
Right. You
know.
know, they was having a talk about that Swiss and Timberland. They was like, you know, they wanted her to celebrate like with Busta Rhymes. That's what people was telling them. And they was like, you know, it's
Mhm.
just a lot, you know what I mean, to consider because of all her different, you know, genres, everything that she really got going on is really a hard match. So they was like, the jury's still out on that when they was like, no, we tell us what else that y'all might who
Lovey,
y'all want.
yeah, Lovey, if you still here, come back. Hit the link and come back because maybe it's something like it just didn't connect right. They say Missy and Pharrell. I could kind of see that. I wouldn't put her with Buster because I feel like that's an insult to Buster,
Right.
and I would never, ever, ever, ever insult Mr. Buster Rhymes. You know, that's the first man that should have been my baby daddy. So we ain't gonna
Mm.
insult him like that. No.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's why they told them when they was like, no, we're not. That's not a
Yeah,
match that we can do.
that's a tough
Plus,
one. That's
I've
a
been
tough
down
one.
with Buster since Leaders of the
Leaders
New
of the
School.
new school,
Do all
girl.
that
Me
and then
too.
some. Chuck.
Back when he was still skinny. Egypt, where did you go? Everybody's dropping off on me. JC says she would still want mint condition and Tony. That would be fire. Hey, Miss Weedy Pooh, you still up, girl? Egypt, hit the link and come back. I don't know what happened. Lovey came up and couldn't talk. Egypt dropped out on me. Here she go. But yeah,
I
I
got
don't
too
know.
hyped about
Missy
Leaders
is
of
a
the
tough
New
one to
School.
match. Missy is a
Yeah.
very tough one to match. Uh-huh.
Mm.
But this is the thing. You know, at the end of it, like when you talk about Buster, like who the hell can we put up against Buster?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
who?
some people they said
Really?
that it was just like some people, you know, they may not, it's just like they don't have a match, so it's like it just can't be done, you know what I'm saying? They like, not that they haven't asked people, but it's like they don't have now one thing that I was hearing about was the Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills.
Now I would have enjoyed that because those are two powerhouse voices. Like we was talking on Sunday night. Those are some singers. Like they ain't singers,
Mm,
they singers. I
okay.
would pay. They could literally do pay per view for Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills, and I still watch
Mm-hmm.
it. It'll be worth every dollar.
Yes.
Missy, it's hard to put her up against anybody. Buster, there's some people that really cover their square, and it really ain't nobody that's in the same realm as them. Not to say that anybody's better or worse, but it's too hard to do. Lovey's back. Okay. Nita say Tamia and Deborah Cox. I would watch it. JC say Tribe and De La Soul. Oh, hell yeah, I'll watch it.
Yes.
See you in, baby. Lovey. Lovey, say something. And your mic is not muted. Turn your phone up. And her mic ain't muted. Like she just hit the mute and then it was unmuted and we still can't hear her. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Unmute yourself and try it again. Some of these phones don't be cooperating. So I totally get it. I'm sorry, Lovey. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It will not let you talk.
And maybe that's, I don't know.
It be like that sometimes. It be like that.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah,
system.
that say something. Oh,
Hello?
Egypt, that was you. That was you.
Yeah,
That's
that was
still
me.
ain't Lovey. So I don't know what's going on with Lovey's phone. But Lovey, if you get it straight, just come back, boo. We here for you. Yeah, that would be good. Leo Queen said that's a bad factor of being unique, so hard to match up. They should have let them open up before a versus. They should let them open up. Now you know what? That would be good. To let them open up before one. And then also the thing that I was thinking is if you can't find nobody to put up against them, just let them bring their whole body of work. And like
That's I was just about to say that. Yes, yes, they catalogs, yes, and just rock the fuck out. Like, yeah.
Like that would be crazy. That would be
Yes.
crazy to see Missy do that. Like Missy got a body of work that's insane, and then the amount of people she worked with, that would be so insane.
Lit.
You
Yeah,
say
that would be
Sade,
lit.
now Nita say Sade, ain't nobody match up against Sade. Sade is kind of in a class by herself, but I'm gonna tell you what I think. I feel like, um, hmm, I feel like I wouldn't mind watching a Sade and Anita Baker. I would watch that.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
That would be some mean, solid singing.
Yes. Yes. I grew up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sandy, me,
Whew.
myself, girl, you made it in. She said, hold up, wait a minute. Didn't know the porch light was on and y'all were up in it. Hey y'all and Seanitra. Girl, yeah, we came on after the verses because I was like, well, let's just talk about what we saw. Because everything that we were watching, I enjoyed every bit of it. Even the foolishness and the corniness. Right? Yeah, hey
Right.
Sandy, me, myself. Like, yeah, AP, a concert celebrating them. Like, that would be the bomb. Queen B, you made it in. Hey, girl. But that's the thing. You say a Maxwell versus. Now, if I was going to do Maxwell, I would put Maxwell up against somebody like, what's that boy? Um, Kenny Lattimore. Is that a fair match?
Wait. Say that again.
Maxwell and Kenny Lattimore. Not
Um.
really. The only thing with that, I like both of their voices, but I don't know if Lattimore got enough hits to really rock with Maxwell. Maxwell been doing his thing for a long time. Erica Badu
Right.
and Jill Scott was a whole move.
That was yes. That was the whole vibe.
It
That was
was.
that.
That was a whole vibe.
That's something that you could watch again, have something to eat, have your little wine, have little people talk. You know what I mean? Y'all just enjoy that music because that thing that was so beautiful. I loved it. I really did.
Man, look, girl, I took myself out. I went to Cheddar's. I went to ordering me them big old margaritas. They got a Maui margarita with the extra agave and stuff and the tequila. And I sat there and drank my drink and listened to that whole verses like it was an entire mood. Lala said
Mm.
Missy can play her hits plus songs she written for others. That's what I'm saying. Like if they do something like that for the people that's unmatchable, like they whole body of work, let the people that they work with, some of them come in and like do their stuff live too. That'll be crazy.
That'll be
Eric
lit.
Benet, Yeah. That's why I really meant Eric Benet and Maxwell.
Right. Then that's
Yeah, yeah.
that'll be so
Sweetie Big
good.
was pulling it out of my head because I couldn't come up with it. Yeah, Lattimore really don't have enough. I didn't mean him. I meant Eric Benet, but for some reason I couldn't get it out. Yeah.
Now what about now I'm about to go, a little back.
Go
After
back.
7
Ooh.
and what was them guys that was out when they was out? I guess what, like Guy or
Yeah.
so it was somebody else too. There was another little group that was out when they was out. But yeah, that after 7 and listen.
But you know
Whew,
what happened to that music? Oh my God. See, that's what I be saying. Like I literally have my music on old school replay.
mm-hmm.
Cause I mean, ain't no singers no more.
Nope. It
Ain't no
just feels
singers
so
no more.
good.
It felt good. It was a feeling. It was a whole vibe.
Plus, they was talking that real love. It was they was talking the real. They wasn't saying, "Oh, I'm a f you" and I'm a. They was talking some real. I
It was the
mean,
beat. And when they were talking nasty, they used so many metaphors and flowery language, and them voices
right.
were so real. You know, you would be done FedEx them in your drawers and wouldn't even know what happened. Lala saying Maxwell and Music Soul Child. I wouldn't put Maxwell with music. I would, however, I could kind of see music and what's that boy Life or music and what's his name married to the little Christy Teigen heifer, John Legend. I could see music and John Legend.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I feel like she ain't on Buster level. Not when it comes to lyrics, because Buster is lyrical as hell. Like, have y'all heard some of the new stuff he done put out? Buster's still nasty.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he got some stuff that's coming out.
Ooh, girl, did you hear that song? He got Czar,
Wait, the who?
Czar, Czar.
No, I didn't.
You gotta go check that. I can't play it here, of course, because they'll get us. But you gotta
Right.
go check that out. D'Angelo and Jaheim. Yeah, if y'all can get Jaheim off that stuff he on. Last time I seen that Negro, he looked like he was gonna cut every yard in the neighborhood for $5. All I'm gonna say. JC said, I did need this verses tonight, though. I need that hood energy to motivate me to drive to work in the morning. Oh, dang. Candace say Joe and Kim. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay.
Oh,
Hold on. JC say
or,
she heard
or
Zara.
Joe.
Girl, that
What
video
about
was
Cake?
so cool, and you can't tell me my baby daddy ain't still fine. I was like, oh my God. Ah, he was looking good. Buster got himself all the way back together like he ain't never lost nothing. Jaja said, I think Mystical could go head to head, but two different vibes. Mystical, I've heard them on the track together. Like when Mystical did his Ghetto Fabulous album, him and Buster did a track together, which it was nice. Did you ever hear that, Egypt?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's what you
I
want
did.
and what you need, and we gonna give
Mm.
it to you till you bleed. Okay, that
Yeah.
was crazy. That was crazy. I enjoyed
Mhm.
that. So you might be on to something there. Mystical, like a lot of people slept on Mystical. Michael
Yeah,
Tyler wasn't no
yeah.
joke on that pen.
Mm.
He was no joke on that pen.
No, he was
Jaheim
not.
Life Jennings, yes, I could definitely see that. Silver Diamond say Life and Anthony Hamilton. Ooh, girl, that'll be an old nasty verses. Cause y'all know I love me some Anthony Hamilton, him and his little patchy beard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. And I wouldn't mess with him, but I like his voice now. You know, he won me over when he made the Billy Goat song. I told you that's that song I think about every time I see Candy Burris. Girl, he sang that thing, didn't he? You gotta hear it
Yes.
easy. If you have it, did you ever hear him in the Hamilton sing the Billy Goat song?
Yeah, I did, y'all.
Who, whose Billy Goat is this? Every time I hear it, I think about Candy Birds. I be like, yes, bad, bad, bad,
Oh, child.
bad.
Here, Billy, go. Here, Billy, go.
Girl, when she started crying, when she started singing, the only thing that hit my head is whose Billy Goat is this? Saying to me, myself, say Mystical and Twister. Mystical got too many skills. Twister just be talking real fast. I ain't never think Twister had no skills. I ain't never understand what it was about. He looks terrible. He sounds bad. It's just he talk fast. I ain't never like. Did you ever feel Twister? Like, could you ever get with his music? They won't let you get
I
on
think
there.
he, I
I don't
think
know
he
what's
should.
going on. Try to switch phones, Queen Lovebug, or see if your iPad will let you on. I don't know what's happening. DC say, did you know he was wearing a body shaper? That video, it motivates Buster to lose the weight. He looks so fit now. Yes, he does look fit now. I'm telling you, listen, ain't gonna be no Buster slander over here. Cause I love me some Trevor. Okay, now we ain't even finna go there. Girl, he right up there with
Yeah,
Idris Elba to me. The
yeah, don't
Mystical
do
is
that.
a whole beast. Listen, Egypt, did you hear that fool when he did that radio interview? When he was talking about if you see me and something about with a grizzly bear, help the bear. Baby, that fool is stupid. That was like last minute freestyle. Mystical is dumb. I love his music. Yeah, he did. He lost that weight, honey. Baby daddy got fined again. I'm about to put him back on child support if he don't stop by the house. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he went on Tamara Halls and told her his whole thing that he did, to lose weight and all that. And yeah,
Mhm.
he looks really, really good. Hmm.
Lord Snooky say she's sick of John Legend ass. I swear John was the plant that took Carl Thomas out. I don't know, but John Legend had talent. His first album was nasty
Oh, he
too.
did Carl Thomas. What
Yeah, I
about him and
remember
Donnell
Carl Thomas.
Jones? I
Oh,
love Carl
now
Thomas.
Donnell Jones was my boy.
Yes.
I like Carl Thomas too. Now they was all good.
Yeah.
I think what took
Hmm.
Carl Thomas out was the fact that he was messing with Diddy. You
Oh.
know, hang with Diddy, lose your career. Come on,
Mm.
that's
Oh,
what
what
that
about
was.
Case?
Huh?
What about Case?
Oh yeah, yeah. I did like Case. I did like Case.
Yes.
What about that dude
Has he
Rome?
ever
Like
acted?
what about that dude Rome? Rome did like a couple of songs and he disappeared. You
Mm.
remember Rome?
Yeah, I do remember Rome. Hmm.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of them that just disappear. Look at JC, every man loves a wall. My, that's right. Whose Billy Goat is this? That's all I'm saying.
Here, Billy, go. Here, Billy, go.
Listen, I'm telling you, I got it bad. Every time that lady started talking, and God forbid she started crying. Yes, Christine. Bad, bad, bad. Whose Billy Goat is this? Yes. Every time she opened her mouth, I just want to know whose Billy Goat is this?
I'm done. I'm so done.
Girl. Now you know what? Funny story about Avant, right? Can I tell the truth, y'all? I didn't like Avant for a long time. He looked funny to me. He looked like no, for real. Remember back when Penny Hardaway was playing for the Orlando Magic down there with Shaq now? And they
Uh-huh.
used to have the commercial with Little Penny. It was that little bobblehead doll that had the same edge up in the beard and everything that connect.
Okay.
In the commercials, every time I seen Avant, I thought of Little Penny. Like I just couldn't take him serious because he was so tiny and miniature, and he had that head, and it just looked so corny to me. Like I didn't like him. You know, when I started paying attention to Avant and had to go back and listen to his music, you gonna laugh at me, Egypt. I didn't pay him no attention until he did that nasty song with Yin Yang Twins, Bedroom Boom. After he
Oh,
did that song, then I was like, oh, I like him now. Then I had to go back and listen to everything. It was like, oh, okay, he is talented. And that's
uh-huh.
bad because back then I was real ignorant. Like if you just didn't look like you had just finished doing a bid or you had a court case, I just didn't like you. And I couldn't like him. They kind of like Donnell Jones too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Rome on my playlist too. But yeah, I could not get with him after he did Bedroom Boom with Yin Yang Twins, and he was singing and singing all that dirty stuff, and it sounded real good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Happily Ever After was nice. I remember he had Beyonce in the video chat. She was pretty. Mm-hmm. But that was the thing. It was like I don't know what my problem was. But I didn't like that man, so he did that. And after he did that one, and he went to talking about that stuff and talking about that they was in heaven off in that room together, and he could hear the music playing and her voice saying, "Ooh, daddy, now just give it to me right there." I say, "Oh, shoot." I said, "Oh, we got us a song. We got us a song." Christine
Oh,
Lambert said they, him and music both look better when they got shades on. Girl, you ain't wrong. Well, you wrong, but you ain't wrong. You telling the truth. After he sang that old nasty, terrible. Listen, Egypt, if you don't know about Bedroom Boom, go pull it up, and then you gonna know what I'm talking about. No, Snickers say go to bed. Y'all, I'm telling the truth. Queen Love
yeah.
must say you just a freak girl, but yes, that's my song, Bedroom Boom. Baby, listen here. We didn't sleep on the dirty version down there in Florida. We was playing that real loud at the park. It was a trip. You say Joe versus who can go up against Joe? Hey, Queen Mermaid, who can go up against Joe? Egypt.
I would have to say it could be Case or Music Soul Child. 'Cause Joe and Case had songs together.
They did. What was that? That
Remember
Shannon,
that? Remember that
Shannon
joint? Faded pictures of
the
a
pictures in a
broken
broken glass.
glass.
Yeah,
Yes, like a
yeah, yeah.
memory feeling.
Remember
Yeah.
now, we don't want to get no copyright. They'll get us for even singing.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. All right.
Uh-huh. I don't think Sammy had enough hits to put up against nobody. Now, Carl Thomas and Donnell Jones, yeah, that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
That'll
girl,
be
I
a
don't know
good
if it's any DJs, but we gonna do what we gotta do Friday. I can tell you that when we go for movie night, we gonna
one.
trust me, we gonna have us some bootleg DJs for movie night on that Zoom. Because when we on Zoom, we can do what we want to do. We ain't gotta
Exactly.
we ain't gotta play like that. Tyrese versus a dumpster. Cause I'm with you, girl. I don't even like him. She said, but Tyrese, I think it's Tyrese versus the dumpster. Y'all tell me who to put up against him. Now Joe versus Kevin Edmonds. I don't know about that. Queen Mermaid said Silk versus who? I don't know who.
Silk
H Town
versus. Yup.
or
Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Exactly. Exactly.
yeah. Silk versus H Town. New Year's Bay say Joe versus Tank. Well, I could see some of that. You just got to watch yourself around Tank. That's all. Because Tank done
Wait.
let us
Now
know that he
let me
kind of
tell
like,
you what. He,
he don't
uh
mind
huh.
rocking the mic. So, I mean, be careful.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Being around. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look careful. Next verse.
Remember.
I don't know
Who
who to
they
put next
next?
with.
Listen. What about Oh, next. What about Well, next can go with without them people I said. Who
After
was the
7.
people? Right.
Okay. JC say
Remember
Boys the
Big
Man
Edition?
versus Jodeci. Ooh.
Oh,
Now that's nasty. Now
that's
you
real
know
nasty.
now you know what'll be real nasty? Silk versus Jodeci.
Oh,
Girl,
you
that'll be
right.
a whole date night.
That would be beautiful.
That'll be a whole freaking date night. For
Mm-hmm.
real. Silk versus
Yeah.
Jodeci. Do you know
Mm.
how many children are walking around here voting today because of Silk and Jodeci meeting in my bedroom? What? Mm.
Okay. Body rocking, knocking.
Okay, knocking them boots. Girl, you better talk about it. Listen,
Okay. Hey.
that's that H-Town action, okay?
Yes.
Well,
Now,
we say Silk versus Jagged Edge. No, Jagged Edge can't keep up with Silk. Jagged Edge need to be versus 112.
yeah, they did that.
They already had that versus.
Yep, they had their verses.
What was that? I got to go look that up because I ain't see that.
Yeah, you gotta go look that up. That was some months back. At least like 4.
Lord, look, JC say I definitely get my royal family baby after that. Yeah, if they do a Jodeci and a Silk, I'm gonna get my youngin'. One of y'all gonna bring me one.
But what about mint condition?
That's what JC was saying earlier. Mint condition versus who you said? Tony.
Oh, ooh, yes. It never rains in summer. Oh,
Girl, copyright.
oh,
Yep,
disclaimer.
girl, not just it never rained. What about it's our anniversary?
Right, yeah, that's my number one thing.
Mm.
Yes.
Girl,
Okay.
Leo Queen,
Ooh.
she say Black Street and Silk. Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Woodford
Black.
versus the OJs. That'll be lit. That'll be lit. Cause see, Mr. Eddie's still fine. Don't start me. I'll be done hollered at. I'll be done hollered at your uncle.
Mm, mm.
Lord, Queen Mermaid say Nick Cannon versus Ray J. Yeah, y'all tell me about that one later. I ain't watching that. Either one of them ain't interested in me. Unless they gonna start slapboxing. I'm not watching it. Oh,
Well,
Dave Hollister, y'all. We forgot about Dave Hollister.
hey,
Man, remember
and
his
like
song My Favorite
this.
Girl? Oh, I love me some Dave Hollister. Dave Hollister could really sing.
Mm-hmm.
Lord,
What's that one that was going with Carly? What's that one name that was going with Carly?
that was
Um,
Life Jennings.
yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm not a big fan of him. His first album was all the way lit.
Wasn't it? Oh my
All the
God.
way lit. Listen, let me tell you what got me. Try to guess what song made me listen to that whole album. One song. Just try to guess.
Oh, it could be a few because that you gonna have to tell me. I can't.
You know,
It's
listen, the song that made me listen to that album was the Stick Up Kid. When I heard that Stick Up Kid, that's how I live. I admit it. I say, yep, I gotta listen to that album. And I enjoy everything
Ooh.
on that album. The Stick Up Kid, hypothetically, must be nice. Um, what was that other song? The
Ooh.
child support
Now that's
song.
now see that's
26
what I was
years.
thinking.
What's that song? 26 years, 17 days. Been to 5 different prisons, got 2 babies on the way. Listen, he
Mm,
put heart into that one. I felt that
mm.
whole album.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
Stick
was
Up Kid was the
suits.
song. Listen, when
Yes.
just the way he started out talking about you ever see the nigga digging in the ashtray. I said, oh, I feel that. You better tell it like it is, boy.
Okay.
I was loving it. Yes. Or Nick and Ray J battle will be lost in 5 minutes. Yeah, both of them gonna lose, and we gonna lose if we listen. Christine say love must be nice. Yes, must be nice was it. Yeah,
Yeah,
life.
Ray J might appear at the verses with Lil Kim when she her celebrate with Nicki.
Are they really gonna do that?
Yeah, they having a talks. They in the talks for a sit down to clear the air about everything that was going on first, so they don't be awkward. And I'm sure that that's going to take a lot. So that's probably in the future. But yeah, they said they're going to have a sit down. Nikki agreed to it, so we'll hear the logistics afterwards.
Now you know what, Anjay, I'm gonna tell you. I feel like y'all should put John B up against Robin Thicke. Let two boys who over here
Ooh,
culture
yes, the
let,
Vanilla Boys,
let them
yes.
culture vulture together. John B and Robin Thicke. Don't put him with nobody like Joe. Joe is Joe supposed to be here. And to be honest, I don't really want to see them on no verses. Not the vultures. This for the culture, not the vultures. Thinking yeah, we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose if we listen. Raheem Devon and music, girl, that'll be lit. Or what about
Ooh.
Raheem Devon and Kim? That'll be nice.
Oh.
All of that'll be good.
Or
No,
Raheem Devine and Dave Hollister.
oh, That's
That'll
nice.
be lit.
Now, Christine Lambert say, did Mary J have a verses already? I don't think she did.
No. She didn't. She said she wasn't doing it. Then somebody put out a joint that they kept shopping around, which they never said. Versus Tim and them never said no about the joint with her and Tony. They never said no. They never said yay. So it's like they probably still on the fence with it. You know what I mean? Because I know that one thing, Mary did not want to do it with Faith. She was like, that's why she kept saying no. She's
But
not
you
doing
know,
it because
they don't really dig Faith like that, and I understand it.
right.
And I wouldn't. I honestly, I wouldn't want to do it with Faith either. You know. But now let's look at this here. She said, "Life hypothetically was my jam. I like the song better without Fantasia, and I love Fantasia. You know what? I gotta agree with you. And I love Fantasia. Listen, when I say I love me some Fantasia, I love me some Fantasia. But it was almost like their voices were battling on the track. It was too much for the track. Tasia was giving them too much on that track. The girl who did it on the song on the album with him, the first version, her voice was nice, but it didn't battle with him. It complimented him. So I totally get that. That makes a lot of sense. Snooki say Mary ain't gonna never do no verse. You might be right, bro. You might be right. Now you say 3 people, Genuine, Tank, and Raheem. Is it gonna be Genuine and Tank versus Raheem? Is that what we doing? Hold on. And Mary, Jaja say Mary was on Breakfast Club. Say she ain't in competition with nobody but herself. Well, I mean, I would say that too if I sang like Mary. JC say Fantasia versus who? Now I was just thinking that. Now hold on. Queen B got an idea. She said Fantasia versus Kiki Wyatt. I would listen to it, but I would rather. I mean, it would be good because Kiki can really, really, really sing. I just don't like her. I would like to see her versus somebody with actually got a voice that I like, but Kiki can sing and she got a real voice. I feel like Fantasia definitely got way more hits than Kiki Wyatt, though. You say
So what about
Fantasia versus
Fantasia
Jennifer
and Jennifer
Hudson.
Hudson?
I
Oh,
don't. Now, okay, I got an unpopular opinion. Y'all gonna kill me, right? I don't feel like Jennifer Hudson is no hell of a singer. I don't. I think she's nice. She's all right. I think Jennifer Hudson got on because people felt bad because Simon Cowell called her fat. And that's what I really believe. And I think if Simon had never picked on that girl and called her fat, people wouldn't be around here pretending like she the next Shaka Khan or Vesta Williams when she ain't. Now that's just what I think. I could be wrong. Y'all can kill me. But I just don't feel like she got it like that. Okay, so y'all see what I'm saying? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. The New York Finest say what? NJ say I agree. Okay, Ronetta, you feel me? Yeah. Now Selena Johnson, that girl can sing, legit. And see, you got to be careful because you know a lot of times sympathy will make us root for somebody that really ain't got it like that just because we don't like the way they being treated. You know, it's her voice is all right. She says, I'm not a Jennifer fan myself. I think they're trying to make her the next Whitney, and she ain't close to a Whitney. If she stand on top of Mount Everest and tiptoe, she'll never reach Whitney. Jaja say
yeah,
Jennifer
no.
Hudson has a strong voice but no versatility. I mean, strong as in it's loud and she can hold a note. Like that's it. I'm not impressed. I mean, I don't mean to snipe at her, but somebody got to tell the truth. I'm kind of tired of the narrative. Like, oh, she got a great voice. Is it me or when she sings, does it sound exactly like her talking voice?
I think that she is just better. Like she can do like this little stage plays and stuff like that. But
Yeah, them gospel
yeah,
stage
I
plays.
don't think she's good for like um singing. I don't mean no harm in little musical movies, and I think she's good for that. You know that you can have her play them parts. That's nice.
Yeah,
But and no, she not. You know, I'm sorry, and please don't even ever try to put her in no type of anything with Whitney Houston because Whitney Houston is cut from a whole nother cloth, and
yeah.
she is a whole
Whitney could
caliber.
sing. Whitney could
Yes, she's a
sing
whole nother caliber. Yes,
sober.
of a
She could
singer.
sing
Okay.
drunk. She could sing high. Whitney could
Yes.
sing everywhere. Whitney was
Yeah.
saying you up under the benches. And
Okay.
yeah, and they saying what I say. She do a lot of screaming and gargling her voice and like doing that. I just no. Yeah. You say I enjoyed my first live despite not being able to come on and talk. I wish you could have. I don't know what happened with your phone. Because I wish you could have came in and told us what you had to say. Who would you put in the RIP category? Girl, that'll be rough. I mean, who could we put in the RIP category? It's so many singers. So many singers. Like, what we gonna do? Put Minnie Riperton up against Evelyn Champagne King? I would watch it. Because y'all know Minnie Riperton is my girl. I have drank many, many glasses of brown liquor to back down memory lane. Yeah, she got one of
Yeah.
them theatrical voices.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yes, honey.
Yeah. Somebody say they don't like her attitude and personality. See, I don't know that much about her attitude, to be honest. And Lala says she don't have vocal control. She doesn't. And she doesn't have a lot of range.
No, not at all.
Not a lot of range. And well, I'm gonna tell you what's real wild. People have decided, like in their mind, somebody like Beyonce has to be a villain because of that whole colorism thing that we talked about. If you're yellow, you're a villain. If you're dark, you're a victim, and everything in between, right? So people are comfortable making this girl a villain to the extent that they pretend like that girl can't sing. And I got a very sensitive ear. I'm picky as hell, and I'll call you out. I heard the girl saying no music a cappella in a dressing room. And the gal could sing. So I didn't understand like what was the big deal? Like why are we pretending like this girl can't sing, but in the same breath, we gonna pretend like Jennifer Hudson with her mediocre voice is the second coming. Zoe say, was it Shivers Regal? Yes, ma'am, it was Shivers Regal. How did you know? Girl, when it wasn't Shivers Regal, it was Johnny Walker Black Label. Snooki said,
Okay.
don't kill me, but it's a hard pass on India Ari too. I'm not mad at you. India Ari is a great writer, and I love her aesthetic. I love her vibe, but she's not the best singer. She's not the best vocalist at all. Yeah, Miss Weedy Pooh. Minnie Riperton wasn't no joke. You know, she hit us with loving you is easy because you're beautiful, but that darn back down memory lane took me down. Took me all the way down. Now, Sandy, me myself, girl, you better say it because I thought it. Sandy say, I think Aretha would have wanted Fantasia to play her. I believe that. I believe that Fantasia's voice and vocal range is closer to Aretha than Jennifer Hudson would ever be.
Now you can say that again.
Yeah, she's way
That's
closer. What'd you say, Egypt?
I see that's facts.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasia got one of them crazy voices. That girl can do
Yes.
things
Ooh.
that she
Did
does
did
stuff
you
with her
when
voice that women ought not to be able to do.
mm,
Now, Sweet Sensation say Beyonce, listen, she sang that song. Yes, she did. Girl, listen. She sang listen. And then it was another one that she sang on, I think, that same album, um, Because You Lied. That doggone gal, when
yes.
she sang Because You Lied, I wasn't even mad at my husband, and I wanted to go in there and slap it. Like I felt her on Because You Lied. I was like, all
Mm-hmm.
right. I mean, he
Yeah.
did nothing, but all right. Mary can't go
Mm-hmm.
against Lauryn Hill because Lauryn Hill ain't gonna show up. She ain't got but one notable album, and she's another one that's overrated if you ask me. She got one album that's notable. She ain't hardly write nothing on it, and ever since then, this heifer don't show up to her own performances. Girl, Denise was a singer, and CC Peniston, girl, who could go against
Ooh,
CC?
ooh, just walk on. Oh, ooh, okay.
Girl,
Ooh,
keep on walking.
ooh, okay. Because I'm
And
not
finally,
talking.
it happened to me. What? Right in
Mm,
front of my face?
mm.
Huh. You better say it.
Oh, you gonna say that, and then you gonna go there. Then let's go with Soul to Soul. Remember Soul to Soul?
Yeah, I remember Soul to Soul. I
And remember
remember
what was
Soul
the
to
other
Soul.
one? The Black something. Ooh, child. That was when we
Mhm.
was in our That was the early 90s.
We can say, who can we put up against CC Peniston? I don't know. That's hard. You know what?
I
CC
think she
Penny,
would be in like the same room as Phyllis Hyman, kind of to me, because
I
they
would
was
put
around.
her up against. I would put her up against Denise Williams.
Oh,
Hey,
okay,
I would put her up against Niecy. I
okay.
would. I would put Phyllis Hyman up against Vesta Williams.
Oh,
That's what I would
mm.
do. I would put her up against Vesta. If I didn't put her up against Vesta, I would put Angela.
Right. Vesta. Yup. Okay.
Congratulations. I would put
Yes.
Vesta. If not up against her, I would put Vesta up against Angela Winbush.
Oh, now yes, honey. I love some Angela Winbush.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now here's the thing. The thing with like I said, I like India Ari. It's just I don't feel like her voice is the most phenomenal, but I do like her voice. I like everything about India Ari, to be honest. I don't think nothing wrong with her vibe at all. I'm here for it. But I just, I can't pretend. Saying to me myself, she's not gonna show up.
I know that's a shame. That's really a shame.
Yeah, like I think she's been through too much.
Yeah.
I think she's been through too much, and it's just not gonna happen for them. As far as the whole thing with that. Um, let's see, Barry White. Girl, who can we put up against Barry? Oh, I know who to put up against Barry. Lou Rawls.
Mm.
Baby, look here. Between them two voices, it'll be churning everywhere.
Ooh, okay.
Everywhere.
What about that melody that was done with?
Or let me say this: if not Lou Rawls, Isaac Hayes.
Oh yes.
Baby,
Ooh.
but anytime I hear Isaac Hayes, I stand accused. I ain't gonna tell you what he do to me.
Mm. Mm.
I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah. So if you get
That's
some
that feel
Isaac Hayes
good.
and Barry White, Jeffrey Osborne, who can we put up against Jeffrey Osborne?
Freddie Jackson.
Yeah.
Or Luther. Like I.
No, Jeffrey Osborne ain't good enough to go up against Luther now. That's blasphemy right there.
Yeah, that's why I
Girl,
said that. That's why I said that, not that. I'm trying to think of who else? Cause
Jennifer
Luther,
Holliday
Freddie
can't touch
Jackson.
Stephanie Mills now. We can't go that far.
Now what happened?
I say Jennifer Holliday and Stephanie Mills. I don't know. Now Howard Hewitt. Now y'all know I love me
Oh.
some Howard Hewitt. Um,
Ooh.
who can we put up against Howard Hewitt? Oh man, that's something to think about. Now you shut my mouth on that one. And y'all say, what about Seal? I can't think about Seal. His face distracts me. Y'all tell me who would be good up against.
I love I love his music, yeah, but
I mean,
yeah.
I like it when I don't have to look at him. He distracts me so bad.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They say Bob Marley's son messed her mind up. Yes, he did. And that girl ain't been the same since.
Nope.
Now, see, I would have put Ron Isley up against Frankie Beverly.
Right, yes.
BT, you done
I
made it in here with
love
it.
I love Frankie Beverly. I
Me
really
too.
love him.
They used to do a New Year's concert over like every year, and I would always miss it because I was the girl that was gonna go to church every New Year's. I'm still the girl that'll go to church every New Year's. I don't really skip New Year's in the church. I'm weird. The Barge, who goes up against the Barge?
Oh, ooh. Y'all really
Girl,
going there now. I was a little girl, like, oh, y'all really go there. Now I love them. I got a playlist of them right now.
girl, don't make me play that when I get off from here with y'all. Girl, I've had
That's what I'm saying, because they done brought it up. I got that mixed up. I got that with Marvin Gaye and
girl, look at this. New Year's Day
Tammy
say Jeffrey
Terrell.
Osborne and Lionel Richie.
Hey, yes, I'm with that.
Now, Sandy, me myself, I want you to behave or take a nap. She say Prince and Michael Jackson. Absolutely not. You will not try my Prince with Michael Jackson. Prince and Rick James is a match, but Michael Jackson gonna have to find himself something to do. Now I love Michael, But him and Prince, that's not the same thing. Prince is a funk appeal. He's a funk legend. So if you're gonna pull Prince, you got to pull somebody funky like Rick. Now, I know Rick got a little too funky at times, but he was still pretty funky. Peebo Bryson, girl, Peebo and his hairline could sing to me all night. Lord, Zoe say y'all getting ready to let my husband out the doghouse. Girl, let him out the doghouse. You can put him back in the morning.
Oh Lord.
Girl. Zoe say the Barge versus the Deal. Ooh.
Oh my God. I love oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh.
buddy.
Oh, child,
Yeah.
she going there. She going there.
The Barge,
Oh, she
that's
going
why I say
there.
the Barge and Shalimar. Okay. Yeah, MJ
Cause
is
I'm gonna
not
tell
bad
you,
to go up against Prince at all. Girl, wait a minute. Christine digging deep, y'all. She say James Brown versus. I say, if you ask me, James Brown versus Sam Cooke. Oh no, James Brown versus Otis Redding.
hey, now
That's
I can go for that. I
baby,
can go
can
for
you
that.
imagine? Again, there would be children popping up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Prince was funky, soulful, and he was actually nasty. That's why I like Prince. Nita
Okay.
say, what about Mickey Howard? Nita, who you put with Mickey Howard? Sandy say they used to battle each other. They used to battle each other in performances, Prince and MJ. Yeah, but that's what people would say. I didn't feel like they was battling each other. Now I know Rick James had a thing about Prince, and it makes sense because they was both funky. They was both funky. Michael Jackson was pop. Pop and funk is two different planets. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
What you
tell you
say?
what I'll never forget, and I will still watch it when they play it. That Remember the Time video. That thing was ooh.
It was cool or whatever. Like by that time,
Just
I
just
didn't
'cause it
really
had
like.
all the stars in it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
all of the
wasn't.
stars. That's what I
That
remember
didn't.
about it.
Yeah, it was cool. I wasn't really digging all that. I like music. Like that wasn't moving me. By then, I wasn't real crazy about Michael. I like the old Michael with Got Me Working Day and Night, TLC, um,
Okay.
Rock With You. You know when he still looked black. By then
Right.
he had done turned to an Asian lady, and I
Okay.
just wasn't with it. Nah, baby, you can't put soul music with rock and roll. That don't go. That don't go. Now this ain't bad. This right here ain't no bad matchup now. James Brown and Curtis Mayfield,
Hey.
that ain't bad.
Hey.
Or yeah, yeah. Or James Brown and Bill Withers.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be nasty.
that would be real nasty.
They say I should be asleep, but couldn't fall asleep. It be like that sometimes. So at least we up together kicking it. Yeah, sitting on the
Mhm.
doctor team. But with Otis to me, the song that made me fall in love with Otis was I've Been Loving You Too Long. What you know about that?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
know
next
about it now.
one, yeah, that I've been loving you. Yes, that's the one.
Mm, mm.
Try a Little Tenderness wasn't bad either. Now. It wasn't bad. I could feel it. Mickey Howard and Michelet. Yeah, that ain't bad.
Mm.
That ain't bad. I see Wicked trying to go there. Say Johnny Taylor versus James Brown. See, Johnny Taylor would have to go up against somebody like Bobby Womack or up against another blues legend like
Hey,
Z.
Bobby Bowman.
Yeah. Ooh, Ronetta say Mickey Howard versus Melissa Morgan. Now that's all right. Now Christine Lambert
Yeah.
say Mickey Howard versus Sharrell. Oh man,
Oh.
listen, that's the thing, and I feel like that could be done even posthumously. Like they could literally play hit after hit, in their honor while they're gone, and it would still be a hell of a show. That would still be a hell of a show. So it's a lot of people that they still ain't even considered. They ain't covered. You say, what about Sam and Dave? Who you say for Sam and Dave? McFadden and Whitehead? Who would you put up against Sam and Dave? Gerald Levert versus. Ooh. Now you know what?
Ooh.
That's the one that should be versus Luther.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
put Gerald Levert versus Luther. How many children would pop up after that night?
Oh, listen.
Look here, we will have a whole royal nursery. There will not be a royal baby, there'll be a royal nursery. Now, JC, you own the something. That would be the wildest ever. And I would pay good money to watch that. Because I love Lenny Kravitz, I love Jimi Hendrix, and they are both absolutely electric. Love
Yeah.
Lenny, love Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, yeah, Jimmy. Oh, Jimi Hendrix. Oh.
Yeah, for real, for real. Now, Queen B, you know that's too close to home. Bobby Womack and Sam Cooke, you know we can't put them together. After the history now, come on. You know what Bobby Womack did. DT say all these amazing choices. Girl, we done did a few people with Stephanie Mills now. Stephanie can go up against anybody. That's a tiny little lady with a strong voice. And you know what I found out a little bit ago that really messed me up? Egypt, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that she used to date Michael Jackson.
Wait. Who?
Stephanie Mills.
Ah.
I didn't know that. She was talking about it in an interview. And I was like, wow, I never knew. That's back when he was still black.
Right. Yeah, it was a lot of things that went on when he was still black. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was real cool back then. Stephanie
Yeah.
said, Sweet Sensation say, my tubes tied and I would end up with an ectopic pregnancy messing around with Gerald Levert. Girl, you ain't lying. You ain't
Mm.
lying. That's the man to make you go in with a needle and untime your damn self.
Mm.
That was listen, that man was something. He was something to look at. That was a big
Yeah.
man that was
Ooh.
still sexy. Big as he was still sexy.
Yes, child. You sing your clothes, sing your everything right off your body. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lord, yes. I'm still, again, unpopular opinion, but I still feel like I like his daddy better than him. I'ma just say it.
Yeah, well, I loves his daddy. I ain't even gonna lie, and he be on live. He be doing lives on the Instagram. I said, well, look his daddy. Oh, child.
Yeah,
Mm.
Mr. Eddie. Okay, Mr. Eddie look like he still a mess something up too.
Yo.
JC for a while, I think I heard that too back when he was black. I like black women. Yeah, he did. He used to date her. And I found that out. I was so shocked. She told Sandy, yes, come from a family of singers, but the genes skipped me. Oh, David Ruffin, DC's own Billy, Stewart, my auntie was in a singing group called the Jewel, similar to the Supremes, and Nokio from Drew Hill. So everybody could sing but you. Oh man. Yeah, he was the teddy bear. Gerald Levert was fine. That was a big old fine man. Oh Lord, the world was so sad when he left. You say
Mm-hmm.
Teddy P versus Levert. You mean when he
Yeah.
was with the group? That would have been nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Eddie better. It was something about Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie had that voice.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie was something. This
You know what
Lord.
you just said? You talked about what's that? Frankie Beverly. I gotta see because we got this thing down here called the Dell, and they be having the shows like that. They just got started too. I need to see is they on the roster.
Mm,
Yeah, because I love
yeah.
Frankie Beverly. I go see them anywhere.
Now, Sandy telling the truth, David Ruffin was damn good. David Ruffin was one of the men. He sang so good, you forget he was ugly.
Mm.
You would.
Exactly.
David,
Yeah. Yeah.
David
Mm-hmm.
Ruffin go to singing, you better tape your eyes open because you'll mess around and think that man fine and be done did something you didn't plan on doing.
Mm-hmm. Been
Mm-hmm.
knocked it off. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Leo Queen say that's where Gerald Levert gets it from. OG Eddie. That's exactly where he get it from. Cause his daddy still turn heads, in my opinion. Janet versus Sierra, girl, they gonna have a whisper off. I'll watch. Because both of them put on good shows with the dancing and stuff. Janet is Janet always put on a spectacle like it was a whole big production. Girl, I cried for days too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Child, we was sad. Candace had said Gerald Levert was her husband in her dreams. Oh Lord. It was something. That was something. She say Janet wouldn't do it. She would perform with Sierra. Well, Janet is like that. It would be a whisper off. Y'all know Janet and Sierra both be sweet whispering on them tracks. Just whispering, whispering. That's why I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I'm not feeling this whole Normani situation. I know we supposed to pretend like this girl could sing because she cute and everything. Like, okay, I can give you credit for being cute, but you ain't no singer, baby. We already got somebody that whispers. We got two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just mentioned two of them, right?
Maybe T-Pain need to do his own where tell them about themselves too, cause
Girl, wasn't that funny when
I'm
T-Pain
just
sitting behind was like,
listen, yo,
stop it. We already got that. Stop it.
Let me tell you something. Every time I hear, I be crying like the same way I be crying when the lady be like, "God bless you. We gonna pray for her. God
Honey, God
bless you."
bless you. Boy, Tabitha Brown is the GOAT. I don't care what nobody say.
Okay.
Oh my God. She said Janet and CC whispered so Billie Eilish could be relevant today. Girl, that ain't hard to believe, man. That ain't hard to believe. Janet and Tony Braxton, because you have no clue what they're saying. That's true. Girl, listen. I love me some Tony. We all wanted the little short haircut because of Tony, but we didn't know what the hell Tony was saying half the time. All you heard was it was like, all right, girl. But we liked her little husky mumble voice. It was cute. Esmond, they say, good morning. I'm trying to twist my hair for work and you making my arms weak with laughter. I'm sorry. You say Normani can dance. Yeah, she did look like a backup dancer with her tissue paper outfit. I was rooting for her and thought she had talent, but she's better in a group, perhaps. I think so. Mm-hmm. Girl, we all love Tony Braxton's voice. We just didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Yeah, I love Tabitha Brown. Listen, that's gonna be my line for the rest of the year. Honey, God bless you. And Jay say, Normani can sing, but I don't think they chose the right song for her. Well, I want to hear her on a song where we can actually hear her do something other than whisper. Because I ain't heard no singing. I've never heard of her until they went to talk about this song with her and Cardi and the Naked Huggy. Because I heard nothing. I heard absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they say they flopped.
It was a whole flop. Okay. She said BET wanted her to perform with Sierra, and Janet said she wasn't doing it because she's too old. Well, I understand that. Hell, I'm old. She said she wasn't going to let some young artists make her look bad on stage. That's right. Listen, it's something to be said for a lady that knows her limits and don't try to fight past her prime. That'll be like me trying to get dressed up and stand up next to some of y'all young pretty girls and put myself in the ring with girls that's younger than me, half my age, and look twice as good. You ain't finna make me look bad. I don't give a darn. I will buy y'all all shoes and pocketbooks and help you go to the ball. I am not Cinderella and I ain't got nothing to prove. And I don't blame Janet. Janet has done her thing for a long time. She don't have to prove what she can do. We know what she can do. Mm-hmm. Oh, I who have nothing, girl. That was my song now. Yeah, Tabitha's the GOAT. Tabitha is the GOAT. Hey, girl. Well, I thank you. I sure appreciate you. I'm trying to keep y'all laughing for a little bit because I figure if y'all up late like me, you probably need something to laugh at, especially after that verses. And that turned into a fume. Oh, yeah. Janet said, hell to the no. She said, yeah, y'all not lying about Tony. I definitely can't understand what her sexy behind the scene. Yeah, she had cornered the market on sexy and husky voice, and it sounded real pretty and deep, but we didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Girl, let me find out Tony Braxton was the first mumble rapper. Let me find out. Listen, y'all, we done sat up in here for almost 2 hours. We done talked about the verses. We done covered all kind of plans, what we gonna do on movie night, because I know I'm gonna end up playing some of that darn verses tonight for the interlude before the movie start. If y'all have not gone to vote over on the community tab, please go vote on the community tab. If you have not hit like on this video, please hit like on this video and help me, please, 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 please. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you new and you just popped in here tonight to chill with us, please hit the subscribe button. Help us out. Y'all know I'm just getting started. I'm begging for likes. I'm begging for subscribers. I'm begging for family members. I'm happy to have all y'all. DT say I agree. That's why Kenya need to stop thinking she part of the nieces club. Exactly. You don't play yourself like that, man. I'm not finna do it. Listen, y'all younger than me, y'all prettier than me. You got it. I'm not going up against you. Listen, all I can do is cheer you on from the sidelines and make sure your weave is tight. That's all Auntie can do. I'm not getting in the ring with y'all little pretty selves. Listen, in the meanwhile, y'all get ready to get some sleep. If you can, take a bath again. If you have not, even if you got a bath, sometimes you go get you an extra hot shower. And when you lay down, you just pass out and sleep real good. Get y'all some rest. Sandra Richardson, I didn't even know you was in here, girl. You weren't talking to us like you normally do. But listen, I will be back tomorrow. We're going to have our Good Morning Royals. We're going to have our crown chat tomorrow. And if anything else interesting, you know we're going to end up back on the porch. Y'all know how we do. Ronetta Perry, thank you so much for becoming a Royal Family member, girl. Y'all give her the Royal Family welcome and let her know she is welcome here. And we are happy to have her. I really appreciate it. Wednesday is a crown chat day. So Wednesday we will be having crown chat. Of course, we will have Good Morning Royals. I skipped yesterday morning because I had to give my voice a break. My voice is over here on straight struggle. Okay. And JC say get your popcorn and drinks ready for Friday. Yes, your favorite white liquor, your favorite brown liquor. And don't be surprised if while we on that Zoom, I don't pull you up on that screen and make sure you're taking your shots too. Every time you hear the buzzword, you got to take your shots. So we're going to have fun on Friday. Well, not tomorrow because it's already morning. Later this morning, we're going to have Good Morning Royals. We're going to have our crown chat. And hopefully won't nothing else crazy go on. And then we'll be back Thursday for Front Porch Gossip. And we're going to really have us a good old time. So in the meanwhile, y'all, I love you. Try to get some rest. Take a shot if you need it. Take a hot shower. Try to, wind down. Get some rest because I'm going to wake y'all butts up early in the morning with Good Morning Royals. I love you all and